Hey Celine, it's Elijah. Here's the video I told you I put together to kind of show you what's going on with your website, how you can increase more customers, and your online presence. So I went to your direct URL, savvi.com/beachgirl, because that's your affiliate site, right? So the first thing I'm gonna go over with you are about how you maximize this content that you have on the website. So being that this is your personal site, I'm not sure how much room Savvi gives you to kind of like optimize it and make it your own, but I need to show you something. So the way Google looks at clothing store sites, right? They're looking at uh, if each of these images are optimized, if they're the right size. And when I say optimized, I mean like do they have particular keywords? So when I come to an e-commerce site, in order for someone to look for your products and find them, they have to be able to search for them using keywords. And when people save images with non-related keywords, that makes it hard. So from what I can tell, every single thing on this page was saved with a non-keyword. So that's the first thing that needs to happen, because you guys have an e-commerce site, and e-commerce sites don't work like regular websites. So instead of being able to have content on a regular website, you'd have to be able to index each of the pictures in order to reach the content, like to reach the keywords that you want to rank for. So we need to optimize each of these photos. I'm hoping that some of these photos are, so none of them are. Actually are. They're all, yeah, okay. So we need to do that. Next, I kind of want to show you who your competitor was here in San Diego. So I just searched San Diego clothing, right? This is the first company that comes up, San Diego board store. But I wanted to see if they were optimized like they should be. And from the looks of it, they've locked their images, so you can't check, which is not a bad idea. You can do that when you're using WordPress and you have a really good coder, so you can't really see what they're ranking for. Once you get the keywords built, and you want to keep people from seeing how you built your keywords, see store location 1920. So they have saved their keywords in these images, and I was able to see one of them. Let me see if I'll be able to see this one now. Save image as, yeah, home BNR. No, that's not really a keyword, but no, not gonna let me do it. Yeah, it was worth a try. So their site, oh, let's see if they let me do it. Alright, yep, Smiley Skate desktop. Okay, so this isn't the best, but Smiley Skate is what that's called, obviously. So that's the brand. Let's see if they did the same thing with Dr. Seuss. Save image as, yeah, Billabong Grinch. Alright, so they're optimized. Some of their photos are. I can't see everything. So if you were to search this particular word, it would probably show up. Their site would show up. See if it allows me to. Yeah, wovens. So that's actually the name, the category name of the item or whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So moving on next, I'm going to kind of go over like the back end of what's going on with your website. So you have a lot of domain rating that's coming from the overall domain, savvi.com. So that's why it's so high. But the problem is that when you get these, it's not truthful as to what's going on with your independent URL. So if Beach Girl is your URL or your domain, you usually need to be able to figure out what's happening with that independently. So I use a tool called Ahrefs, and I'm going to search your exact URL to show you what's going on with it. So according to your exact URL, you don't have any linking coming from that page going to another page, and you don't have any referring domains linking to it. So a lot of times what you can do to kind of alleviate this, you can just create a blog. Like I said, it really depends on what Savvi is going to allow you to do with the website, because a lot of times with affiliates, it don't give them certain freedom to make things happen. But even so, you can always reach out to savvi.com itself to show them that like they don't have enough keywords in order to be ranking for more traffic. And you can base this on just locally the competitor that they have with sandiego.com. So those guys have about 12,000 plus organic keywords, and they're ranking 6,000 people per month in traffic, which is a lot. That means a lot. So just so you know, so people are paying about $4,000 per click to get this type of traffic. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. So just to kind of give you some of their keywords, and you can understand, when I'm looking at San Diego gets searched a lot, whatever. Job application, no one cares about that. San Diego, yeah, San Diego, whole bunch of San Diego stuff. Jobs, Fashion Valley, San Diego application, San Diego skateboard shop. Most of their traffic is coming from their name, so it looks like the company's been around for a long time. At least what they're ranking for on the front page. Now you get other things that we're going to see in here. Still their name. Some randoms in here, but a lot of their names still. As you can see, they're still getting traffic. Okay, so now we're getting into some other things that aren't their name. Most of their traffic honestly comes from their name. So on a local level, that would seem like it's hard to be, but it's really not, because you can compete with some of the local competition by updating your keywords into local keywords that they don't have, with high volumes and low keyword difficulty, and that would bring things to a different level for you. So next I want to talk about, I call it citations. Citations are really cool because they're the directory where you'll have your business at. So for Savvy Beach Girl, if you're allowed to do things as an affiliate, you can list your own independent store. So Beach Girl might be your store, and you list that with Google My Business, and then you optimize that listing so that when people look for San Diego clothing, your Google My Business is what comes up first. So what that means is that you come up in this Google Map pack, and people can actually find and buy your clothes. I know you're probably looking up here and you're wondering what about this. So these are ads, right? People pay a lot of money for them to be in ads up here. Most people have ad blockers. About 73,000 people search every month on how they can block ads because they're getting tired of seeing it. So I don't recommend this for you, but I do recommend a Google Map pack, and I do recommend doing some on-site SEO to get your website ranked a little bit higher, so that people can find you. Now, if your goal is to go international, then that's a different thing. That's a different story, and we'd have to talk a little bit more in depth about that. So I really wanted to make sure I went over everything with you that was kind of crucial to your website. And yours is a kind of different case because, again, it's affiliate, so you're just a partner of Savvi.com, and there are only so many things you honestly might be able to do. So I hope this was kind of beneficial to you and that you find some information that you can actually link back to them and see if their marketing team will allow you to do, and if they won't, then but they give you freedom to do it, then you can let me know and we can push forward with how to get things rolling with that. No matter what though, if you can give me some feedback on what you thought about the video and how it could be more helpful or clear if I wasn't, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to follow up with you in a day anyway. Alright, Selena, it was really nice talking to you. I hope to see you soon.